share experience. People used to complain about me. I'm lazy. My friends were like, Karine, you're so lazy.
You're lazy. Who will marry you?
And your maid is better than you.
You know? So I'm this side suffering, trying to learn. We say, Maya, we got married to a Muzunga, I got married to a man from the north. I was like, my husband was in for a wombo, you know? But why no? I am calling somebody, please, how do they prepare this? And you, marriage exposes you. It does. You know? Woman that can take your spotlight.
If I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do if I told you you were beautiful?
Hello, welcome back to yet another new episode of Wives Rising. We are happy to see you. We are happy that you have joined us today. If you are new and you're seeing us with my they are right here. If you're seeing us for the very first time, please subscribe. The button is right here or there. Please click on that button and click on that bell, that notification bell, so that every time we put up a video, you do not miss out. We are Wives Rising Uganda, and we are happy to share with you our topics about marriage, relationships, lifestyle, and everything around that. I am Barbara Emiro and
Sandra Lwanga, Beatrice Timbi,
Karine Yine.
And we are Wives Rising. Marriage is not a straight line,
but every day we strive to make it straight.
Yes, we are on our second edition, which is preparation, and we are going to dig in the details about preparation. You do not want to miss. If you're preparing to get married, you're in that age and you think the pressure has come, but you're ready. Now we are here to prepare you. Take a seat and let the ladies give us the info. So ladies, we are waiting, we are ready, we know we want to get married, the man is maybe around the corner. How do we prepare? What did you do when you're preparing? You can share maybe your experience, maybe what you know, so that we can help someone out.
Yeah, thank you so much, Barbara. Wonderful episode that we are on today as Wives Rising. One of the things I would think about, because to me it was a disadvantage to me, it is the character development. Some of us, we got married when we were still a bit young, and I would say silly. That is the truth. So we made so many errors, which I don't want you to make, as I did. So character development is very, very key. Check yourself. And usually, ladies, we know those things. You have your hidden, secretive things. Kindly put them on the table when you're alone. Dig deeper about yourself before you join in a relationship. Because now you've been waiting, you've given a chance to prepare. So in the time of preparation, work on your character. Don't be nagging. Don't cry all the time. Karine used to cry even when things are piled on the sink. I used to cry. I used to make marriage, you know. Just imagine if I never had this person who was patient and all that. Friends, character development, it is very, very key. Don't be quarrelsome. Drop the quarrelsome thing away. Because for us, we used to quarrel even someone just to come back at 6. Now for you that you've been prepared, you've been watching, you've been following the Wives Rising, why would you go with that character of being nagging? The Bible says, you're a nagging wife, you'd rather be in a dripping what? House. Yeah. Just imagine. So for us, we made those errors. That's why we are here. Wives Rising. By the time you get married, your character.
Yeah, self-check. But people, do you know that people actually, even in other things apart from marriage, people don't check themselves. Even with other people, we like friendships, in work. You're giving your workmates a hard time because you don't check yourself.
Because you don't, and yet we are Christians. Yes. Because remember, we are Christians. You're Christian, but your character, you don't have any fruit in you. No love, no patience, no what. But you're claiming to be a Christian. So in the preparation 20 to 30, kindly work on your character. Face them.
Ask yourself why are they complaining about this particular thing?
That
means
One of the
There's a
eye
working
open
area
actually
there.
to be like, people complain and me, I'm like that. You're not like that, child of
And
God.
if
You can
also,
change.
if you want to know, just ask someone who's close to you and tell them what are the things that you see about me that would make a bad wife in terms of my character, or that would make a bad.
Actually, when you have honest friends, they will
Yeah.
tell you. They will tell you, with your character, you won't handle this. Maybe you can change a little bit of this.
Selfish.
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 But even if you can't, if you don't ask, there are things that people say about you. Just go back in your room, lock it, and be like, this one complained about, I'm late. This one also complained that I am late. So I need to, work on
Work
that
on my
area.
time.
This is a lifetime, like we share experience. People used to complain about me, I'm lazy. My friends were like, Karine, you're so lazy. I'm like, okay. And laziness can
Almost killed you.
It must killed me.
Yeah.
Actually, my husband these days, you're like, hey, but you're no longer lazy, sweet. Like, hey, man, meaning I used to be what?
Oh, God.
Lazy.
You're
So
right,
check
And
yourself.
also, what
Even me,
Yeah, blah, blah.
even me, by the way, the reason why I actually try to work hard because I grew up with my grandmother saying, but you're lazy, who's going to help you? So I tried, like, I try.
Actually, no. People used to say, "You're lazy. Who will marry you? Who will marry such a lazy person?" And then on this generation, you find like we have concentrated more on our careers and our books, and when we finish campus, you find a child is in boarding school, primary, secondary in boarding school, university you go to hostel. After university it is work, and you're working, but you haven't yet developed on the, God gifted us women with these hands, and we use these hands to do our daily work, mopping the house, sweeping, cleaning. But remember, you've spent most of your time in boarding school. When you come back home, these days there is someone helping out, because we all grew up with maids and what. Actually, it's a challenge that is now being faced in two marriages. That we go in marriage when we don't know how to do housework.
True.
When we don't know how to do housework.
And your maid is better than you.
Just imagine, actually, when you say when your maid is better than you, when you're preparing food on the table, they ask, who cooked? Is it Jenny or Johanny? Because now he can differentiate the food what Jenny has cooked and what you, the sweetheart, you have cooked. So me, in this preparation season, when you're preparing yourself to get married, in case you want to get married, do some skills, do housework skills, do cooking skills. Good enough now we have YouTube. YouTube, there's food channels that can teach you how to cook on certain things, because you might be when you didn't grow up maybe with your parent, or we have now busy working parents. But there are now parents that are so busy. For example, parents like us, you work Monday to Saturday, and then Sunday you have church. You find that in the kitchen you just spend there just few minutes to prepare breakfast, and then you go with the kids. Sunday sometimes people have food outside. You come back home, you're tired, sleep, tomorrow wake up 5 a.m, drop the kids at school. So it's the same routine. But here you are.
Not only, by the Sunday, not only cooking, even neatness.
Cleanliness.
I don't need your bedroom must be neat, but you must have that skill.
Just know there are girls who cannot lay their beds.
They cannot organize their
You're
wardrobe.
23 years, but you cannot lay your bed. You cannot organize your wardrobe. You cannot do what. And then the husband is like, what the hell is this?
I don't know if you find a husband who is neat. May God help you.
But anyway, you're finished.
Sandra,
You're finished.
I really understand what you're saying, because personally, like the kind of home I grew up in, we're not like. First of all, I was the last born, and then they were like my sisters were doing the housework. By the time they were actually away, I was in a boarding school. But remember, after boarding school, I went to campus. I was not working at campus. After campus, I got married.
Immediately.
Where did I learn to cook from?
Immediately.
Now I'm working on myself, people. I am here on YouTube with Tawana, but putting in the effort.
But as long as you're putting in the effort, the workload becomes much.
Yeah, the workload becomes much. Yes, especially when you're not used.
Yes, so I'm this side suffering, trying to learn on YouTube how do I cook this, how do I cook this. So if I had maybe a time, I would have used that time to prepare, to learn how to prepare this. You know how my husband can die in matoke na binyeba buli kaseera.
You do katogo. And remember, we come from different backgrounds. You might find a man who is coming from a home where the mother cooks. Now they are not going to be doing these chips and spaghetti and noodles. Now the man doesn't want noodles. They want local food. So as you're getting prepared, whenever you fix time, surprise your mother at home. Surprise your auntie if you're staying with your auntie. And say, today I'm going to do the luombo. Today, these things are not old-fashioned. You might think that luombo is old-fashioned. You might think that matoke is old, but you'll be surprised. Even when you get a Muzungu man who'd like to taste some luombo.
I have this point that is burning me.
Yeah,
If
go
you
ahead.
want to see that the things are not like old-fashioned. On Kwanjula, you see men be fighting for
luombo, they want to taste it.
They want to see it. Yes.
Right now, we got married to a Muzungu. I got married to a man from the north. They was like, my husband was looking for luombo, my dear.
You know?
What do I know? I am calling somebody. Please, how do they prepare this?
And you don't know where you have good enough these days. You can buy the banana leaf already made.
For introduction, they don't miss.
Actually, when you go back to neatness, when Karin talked about neatness, I remember there's a friend of mine who was telling me, now for ladies who are driving, because you're a girl, you finish your school, you finish university, you got a good job, you've been able to buy yourself a car. You eat Javas, you live there. You eat KFC, you live there. You go get ice cream from Zineros, you leave the things there. Then you find that your car is becoming a dustbin.
Your car is not it.
My friend was telling me what the husband does. He collects everything and puts them on her seat. So when she comes in the garage to drive the following day, she finds the rubbish on the seat. Because of not getting used to do for yourself things. You're like, I'll take it to the washing bay. But being clean,
And I want people to know that marriage exposes you.
It does.
You know, when you're with someone, first here everyone has their own weaknesses. I tell you can never know your weakness until you reach marriage, and like it's really a struggle. Like for Karin,
you can
it's not a struggle to organize. For Beatrice, for me, if you want food, I'll cook up to evening. I'll put all my mind. I don't want to be home and someone cooks for me food, because I'm like, no, that food will not be nice. I'm someone who is like, I want people to eat,
and enjoy the meal.
But when I got married, if you told me to organize, like, it would literally be a hurdle, like a whole mountain. You put the flask here, you put the other one, but still there is a way they are not organized. You put the books here, so those things that marriage exposes, sometimes you don't even know about them.
Yes.
But it is then when you know, now I'm lacking and you need skill, you start going to this.
Especially now that you had.
But you know how it helps moving with your husband to a friend, someone like, hey, sweetheart, when you do like that, doesn't it amuse you?
Yes.
Don't you feel pleased? Don't you feel, you see how Karina has arranged the catering, folks here, spoons here, and then for you, you're thinking, hey, why don't you learn from her? You know, it's, hey.
Honey, now I call him. Hey, you know, it can help.
But
Okay, last Saturday I was somewhere. We had gone for some bit of function Saturday, and the husband and some person ate food. So the man was like, I've taken long to eat nice food. But remember, he stays with the wife every day. But he said, I had taken long without eating nice food. And what was food? The normal food, matoke, Irish, chapati, and nyama and chicken.
So
like.
what are they feeding the man on? Eggs?
That's a question.
Katogo.
It is not that they want to speak about it.
I
have several friends whose men, like your husband may be free to talk anything when my husband is around. So they just remember later and now we're getting
last time when we came at your house, we ate good food. Now I want to take a
So a person one day told us, a friend of ours said, Banang, like the way that one said, like I take long to eat normal food. Like, it is normal food. I thought that is food that people are supposed to serve.
Exactly.
But also this husband, you tell us from home at least. Honey to date chusa. I will
But
try.
by the time they speak, they are
and when they are happy, they are happy. By
Yeah.
the way.
Then
Even
you
me,
cook, you husband.
my friend came with her wife to see me when I just given birth, and I just prepared meat, the usual things, meat.
the normal food.
That sauce was so nice. That sauce was so nice. The guy repeated it like 5 times.
The wife was there.
Yes.
As if I was there.
I think she was there.
Anyway, you learn.
But after I was like, I'm the way now. She's so down. I was with her when the guy offered, he was happy. Men, when they're happy by the
And they speak.
Yeah, and they speak.
Anyway, we should learn also wives.
Yeah,
these
it's
are
just
things
a
that-
matter of being like, man, Karine, how did you prepare
Yeah,
that
that
meat? Back
meat.
after she called me, she was like, those phrases. Tell me what was every cheap.
That's
Now, do
By the
people
way-
know that before we do these topics, we don't sit down to discuss the examples?
Yes, they
I
come.
didn't know that Karine had such examples and they're similar to mine.
similar.
That means that you should take it as a serious point
Yes.
that real
By the
preparation
way.
people, above everything, men, like you say, they like neatness, they want food. You know, there's a saying in Africa that says that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Yes.
It's through his stomach. There's no man, even if it's a mzungu, who doesn't want food.
Yeah. Actually, Karine has talked a very important thing. Yeah? Like the friend went and called her, like, Karine, Mrs. Nini, how did you do that meat? Me, what I can say also about that is a very good initiative for someone who wants to learn, because we ain't perfect. Me, I remember when we had just gotten married, I had this friend of mine, Serena. She hosted some people and the juice was nice, so we came for sale, and people were like, your juice was really nice. It took me just seconds to call her, tell me whatever you put in the juice.
You see, Sandra.
And I made that juice, and me today, however much I'm hosting 100 people, over 200 people at home, I will not get a service provider for juice. I'll blend it myself.
Wow.
So that's a lesson for us married people. Some people are proud. They're like, I want us cashier, we should do that juice. So for general that habit, if you see something nice, or if you see your husband giving a compliment on something, find out and and go and learn.
And then now, since we are talking about preparation, for you, you're not waiting for your husband. Yeah, that's the beauty about it, because you're preparing yourself.
Yeah.
So when you get a chance of visiting someone who does something better than maybe they know in Buganda they say there's no one who does it better than your mom. But I think that is not true. There are always people who can do it better than your mom. But when you see something nice, always take notes.
Yeah,
if there is a chance, take notes. If
And
you-
by it goes back for the first point that we started with, the character development. People who are negative, they will not pick that.
yeah.
People who are negative will be like, no, Beatrice, no, what's up? In your matama.
So what?
So what? You be the character, work on that also. Because
Yeah.
it's also good to learn. Learning will never end. As we started, we started with weaknesses, but yeah, we are not there.
Like we
but
said,
we are sharing,
striving.
So when we talk about preparation, we know what we are talking about.
Yeah, because we've
We
been
know.
there
We've
and
been
we've
there.
suffered that.
I know. Suffered that.
Hey.
Especially Beatrice. No, I've suffered that.
Got like I've said, the suffering got worse, but everyone has their own problem. So the better, the earlier the better. For me, how did the organizing bit become a problem? I grew up because cooking wasn't a problem for me because my mom taught me to cook. I cooked with my grandmother. So whatever skill you pay attention to, that is what you're going to end up in marriage with.
Yes.
And the one that you least
You're
least concentrated on, that is the problem you're going to face. I grew up with my mom because I was a bookwormer. My mom wanted to provide that ambience for her daughter to read. You rest, you wake up when the tea is on the table. By the time you finish bathing, she has laid your bed. You come back, you can revise with your friend. You find all your things are organized. Wait, that skill didn't grow. Reaching in marriage. In fact, one day my husband was like, nah, yeah, we were in a small house when we had just gotten married. So we're like, was because everyone who has a weakness, they want to have an excuse.
Hey.
So like, I came up from home with all my shoes were like 50 pairs, bags of clothes. What? Like he's a minimalist person. He doesn't like the people having a lot of things. And then we entered like a small house. One of the things, the bedroom could not accommodate the things. And then I'm struggling with my organization. I'm like, should I put under the bed? Or why you put something like this? So in that struggle, I'm at school, I'm pregnant, I'm like, so whenever I would open the bedroom, it would be like, wow! You're disorganized. And you're also disorganized. How are we going to live? You know the excuse I gave? I was like, when we get a big I'm going to organize. Did it take long? It didn't take long. Very few months before we got a big house. Reaching in a big house, I was like, now how do they arrange a big house? Now how do I start? I was like, now you want number, what we organize. Guys, like the way Karina said that you have to learn from your friends. Me, I have one Maureen. She will get a call. I'll be like, Maureen, I've tried. My sister who follows me, she's perfect. All my sisters. We grew up, meanwhile, in the same what? Home, by the same parents. But when they would be like, Beatrice, she would get a broom from the door there, she'd be like, a beat. Me, everything, like other things would take my time and I would forget to organize, and it would.
But you are good at cooking.
Cooking, I was the best. Everyone eats from my home at Christmas, every big day. Wow. But so that neatness was the problem.
And you find that's where the husband's heartbeat is.
So while you're waiting and you're ready and you're preparing, Bambi work on, even if your house is little, organize those flowers, those balloons, so that skill develops in you. Because when you get married, you're going to have to organize a lot of things. Baby's clothes, your husband's clothes, your wood shoot, the kitchen, everything is looking at you. So right now I'm on my way there. I have.
We'll get. Also, we want to do a disclaimer. You know, we have friends who are disorganized, friends who can't cook. So don't think we're talking about you. These are things that
everyone else goes through.
We also took our baby steps.
Yes,
and we still have baby steps that we are taking. There are new things.
We still have our struggles.
Yes, we are learning to organize these dinings, classic dinings. Smart folks, what we are learning, we are not yet there. So don't you think we are talking about you now?
So anyway, as you're preparing, people, movies lie to us.
Sure.
Husband will do the breakfast in bed. My husband will cook for me. My husband will help me to wash. Friends, when you find the shock of your life, you might do it for the first day, for the first months of marriage, but later.
Actually, if you were to do census, you might find like there are very few women that have ever gotten the breakfast in bed. If they are there,
comment down below.
On the scale. Actually, comment if you've ever gotten it.
Okay, now if you're like maybe 4 years, 3 years in marriage and they're still giving you.
No, even just getting it. Not everyone has gotten it. Not everyone. But there are some men who don't know how to also to do those things. And there are some men like, if I know, I don't want to treat her like that. I don't want to get used. Yes. And then even him, he's eager to see what are you bringing in the marriage. Like, I've just gotten him, then I've just gotten her, then I do the bed and breakfast. No, let me see what she has to offer. So that bed and breakfast will come maybe like on anniversary.
I will not prepare. I will drive you to Java's.
Maybe when you've slept over in a hotel, that's when you experience the bed.
Just be there. What are we going to do? And let's go.
Wake up.
Hey, very.
So wake up.
Actually, if you've gotten bed and breakfast, sweetheart, you're lucky.
The other these things, my husband will buy me a washing machine for me. I don't have.
Oh, those are fantasies.
They are fantasies. Even if you're going to get a washing machine, you have napkins for the kitchen to wash. You have your you may put also the knickers maybe in the whatever. But somehow, somewhere you will need to wash whether you want it or not.
Our clothes are that thing. So don't be deceived, don't be deceived, don't be deceived. If you're lacking something, face it, work on it.
Yes.
Work on it, work on it, and we'll get there. Don't you think we are perfect also, as we said? Learn, get in the mood of learning. Every day, try to learn. Just like our theme, marriage is not a straight line, but every day
We strive to make it straight.
So everything that you see that you don't have, kindly try. Even me, I'm here, man. Hey,
Even those
I am there.
for those who
Slowly.
For those who are going to get married immediately, don't get scared. Also, even in marriage, there is space for learning.
Yes. Even as we learn.
No, actually, we are still learning. Yeah, because this is a life is growth, and growth there is a learning process. So every day we learn. Just have a positive attitude. Don't feel jealousy, don't feel I'm wicked, don't feel my auntie said I won't be able to do this, that's why I'm not doing this. Just change your mentality that I want this. When you want to achieve something, it's a choice. It's a choice. Success is not chance, but it's choice. When you want to be successful in marriage, I believe you can get it. You can work for it, and you can reach there. You can cook that nice food. You can do what you can do anything. So let us have a positive choice in life.
And also to someone out there may be like, that means if Karine and Beatrice, they went with their own weaknesses and they made it, I also go with my why suffer. Do you know that there are other women who have entered there and they are organized, they know how to cook, they have a good character, they are a full package. I'm telling you, they are there.
And
So
by the way, they are not actually like us. Someone said, me, I will not come for those prayer meetings, but you're not like us who come for them.
Because this one has Mr. Nine, this one has Mr. Kim.
For marriages, people who come, they are not like you. So don't underrate.
Yeah. Don't say baby yo.
Don't underrate.
Don't.
There are things, if you don't pick up, trust me, Beatrice will be better than you.
Yes, you'll be left behind.
And we'll be like, every year. Pick up, my dear. Don't underrate.
So that is all that we had for you today. Do not forget to subscribe, click on the notification bell so that every time we put up a video, you do not miss out. We are Wise Rising. See you in the next video. Bye.
If I wrote you a symphony, just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do if I told you you were beautiful?